folks, welcome back to another Scum video. I hope you're all doing well as always. Thank you very much for supporting the channel, guys. I greatly appreciate it. Now, if you didn't know already, I'm sponsored by GG Host, so don't forget to use my affiliate link down below and use my name RayKit in the promo section before purchase to get your 50% off. The best web server host provider, guys, out there for these games, open world survival games. The best support, the best performance. Like I said, my server RayKitgaming is actually on the dedicated rig. We have our own one as we are sponsored by them. So thank you so much to GG Host. You guys are absolutely amazing. Right, let's get into this video. Okay, guys, let's be honest here. We haven't had a patch for a long freaking time, and we are really waiting for that. Now, I know personally, because I'm looking on all the forums, I'm looking at everything the devs are doing. The devs are firing on full cylinders right now in trying to get a ton of bug fixes. Yes, including the puppets, guys. There is a whole team dedicated to just getting that done right now. So when you start seeing these other updates like the quad bike that we just saw, which is amazing because everything's coming back modular, we just have to be patient. We literally have to be patient for this. The game isn't dying, guys. In fact, it's only getting more popular by the masses, by the day. There are hundreds or thousands of new players playing Scum, so I don't understand why people turn around and say the game is dying and stuff like this just because it doesn't suit their agenda. It doesn't mean the game is dying. It just means that it's catering for something slightly different because the game is changing. The meta is changing. It's not how it used to be, and that's how early access works. People might like it in certain stages of early access, but the meta, we are not playing yet. We still have all the quests. We still have the drop ships. You know, it's going to be very interesting to see how people react to that. But if it doesn't come under your, way of playing, doesn't mean the game's dying in any way, shape, or form. This is an early access game, guys, and there are games out there that have taken not 10 years plus right now. But Scum are doing it right. You know, they really are. They listen to the community. They fix things. You can't fix things in 5 seconds. It's not as easy as just changing a number and not allowing it to do this, because there's loads of other variables that come in with the puppet system, for example. So I also want this game to be fixed in terms of the bugs as well, guys, and I am really waiting for that. So let's get into this and just see what the devs are saying, because there's a bit of a Q&A, people asking when 1.0's out and stuff like that as well. So there's a few things that are going on here. We understand that the base building elements are going to be coming in, so we're going to have new base building elements, guys, and that's what a lot of people do. Let's face it, this game's a loot raider and builder. That's what people do right here in Scum right now. There's not really much else anyone's doing. You know, you either sit around a fire with your friends, or you're sitting there raiding. It caters for different players, and that is the beauty of this game. And there is so much to do here. So I'm just going to go back to, in fact, hold on, wait, let me just double check. Is this development? Yeah, let's go back to development number 97 and just have a quick look here. And we do have some behind the scenes. And ladies and gents, I will be putting this in the description down below as well, right? So let's just have a quick look. So look, as you can see, the programmers are working very heavy on bug fixing and stuff like that. Just doing lots of bug fixing and more bug fixing and more bug fixing. And they're working on vaulting on base building elements and NPC aiming. So vaulting on base building elements, which is pretty cool as well, because there are people out there who do exploit this by jumping on one another to get over like a stage 1, level 1 wall, for example, like the wood and stuff like that. So, having these new animations that are going to be coming in, it's going to be changing this game in such a way people aren't going to be able to exploit things or in any way, shape or form. We're not going to be able to do that anymore. Like, we're not going to be able to Fortnite jump. Let me just put it that way. The level designs, the guys have been busy, not with bug fixing, but I'm sure they'll have their hands full with that soon. Optimizations and new base building elements on the level design. The art department here, Rome was not built in a day after all. From new foliage and new trailer. Also, yes, that foliage you should see in the shot in just a moment, which is the new foliage that the devs are working on. So there's a whole new foliage, and this also I question the camo skill in this one. I don't know if that's going to continue to be in the game, because the devs last Q&A said they may be taking the camo out completely. I'm not personally not a huge fan of that. Anyway, work continues on optimizations and setting up for the vehicles to bring back that are missing. You guys just saw the quad. Some same things are new, and new animations to puppet hit reactions. So the new animations for puppet hit reactions, you can see they're changing them up a little bit, and obviously there's a lot of changes that are happening with puppets right now as well. And yes, we know there are issues with the puppets. Everyone reminds everyone every 5 minutes of that. So we just have to wait until they have a system that is going to work. Okay, guys? Let's just be grateful that there is a game like this that we can play and enjoy, rather than just something out for 5 minutes and then losing everything. If you know what I'm talking about there. You guys know what I'm talking about. Dead Matter. And the day before. Lovely. The sound we are having the whole new. Apparently, all the sounds in the game are being reworked. That's what I've heard from there. That's just talking about the dropship audio there. A design team, the modular parts of the vehicles came back and setting them up in the game itself, and a little bit of new base building elements implementation as well. So that's pretty much that for that, ladies and gents. So you can see some puppet stuff working there. Let's go over to number 98, and you can see something really cool here. So obviously in one of these behind the scenes, you can see one of these developers that are working on the reflections on the inside of buildings. So inside, not really outside, but inside. But look at this. How cool is that? So it's actually looking darker. You can actually see already that the lighting is different from the outside to the inside, and the lighting is working as it should be. And this is something I've personally been waiting for a very long time. I think that's going to be really cool to see that. You can go through this and you'll see other developers and stuff as well. There's a new guy here. He's only been in the dev team for 5 months or 3 months, something like that. This guy's been in there for 3.5 years. And you can see all this in here. I'm going to post these in the description below so you can actually see these. All right, guys. The program is bug fixing, and more bug fixing, QOLs and additions for server admins, further work on NPC aiming, shooting, and setting up new base building as well, which you can see there. Predictions came through. Level design is now bug fixing as well, which are still on massive level optimizations. And the art department as well. Animators on the new quad animations, which you guys just saw. Which you saw the new trailer and general animation polishing, which obviously you've just seen that, so that's pretty much ready to rock and roll. So I don't know when we're going to be expecting that patch, but that patch will be something that's going to be quite nice. And obviously other vehicles as well. We've got the tractor that's obviously in the works, the quad, which obviously you've seen, and a lot of the other vehicles are modular also. So yes, and it's nice for them to be able to sort of look at the QA, look at the community and see what's going on. So this person, Gunwars here, basically says when is 1.0 going to be released, and everything else as well, yada yada yada. So the dev replies, everything will be explained sooner than you think on all those points, right? So there's a few different things in here as well. On new features coming in, but mainly when is 1.0 the seaplane, that sort of thing. So we're going to be getting something coming soon. When I get it, you guys are going to hear about it. So someone else asks here about, the question is slightly on a different side. My question is, since GamePies was acquired by Jagex, would you say the team has more support, funding, or otherwise? Does the team have more tools to make Scum one of the greatest games? Is Jagex making the GamePies Scum team better? Do we have much to look forward to? Yada yada yada. Okay. Now, for obvious reasons, I cannot directly answer this one, even though we see these questions pop out constantly, one being NDAs, the other being, I like to keep my job, thank you very much. It is reasonable not to write business practices on a public forum after all. What else can I say is we do have high autonomy, and most of the communication changes you see is from us, so I will take that compliment. So obviously they can't really say too much because of the NDA with Jagex, guys. Jagex are a very big company, and it's not their fault if they can't say certain things. But we just have to wait and see what is going to be coming our way. And we know that the devs have all their creative abilities, and they're allowed to have those. I mean, a publisher is a publisher. They can help in many ways, but the game developers are still the brains, because that is their game at the end of the day. Okay, guys? You know, Jagex are there to help as well. This was great, just like all the other ducks. Now we can finally get a straight answer as to what's being done about the puppets and horde spawning system. When can we expect a resolution? The player base is still struggling with the issue to this day. Months gone by, and we still have a broken system. Okay. I like the respectively, though, in the end. So we know it was respectful. We answer what we can and how we can. There are obviously things moving behind the scenes which not yet to be shared. Why not? Well, we want to avoid any potential broken promises, which is fair enough, or false statements. Let's say I share the plans we decided on this week. Even though I say potential, majority takes it as a promise. Just the way the internet works, and through development, things change every week, day, and month, depending on what if and problems occur in the process. Now you can say this is, again, not a straight answer, but it is as straight as it can get at this point in time. So it's very difficult to be able to like put stuff out, because people just take it to gospel and they think, oh, this is definitely going to be happening, when it's not. So, do you have any ideas when bringing the community workshop into the beloved Scum with the Scum community? What we know for sure is that there are no plans before 1.0. After full release is ready and shipped, we can look into it. There you go. And I've already stated about the mods and the workshop stuff anyway, guys. This game will have mods. It's going to inevitably rely on mods. But the devs are putting everything they can right now, such as, like, most things have been placeholders for years, guys. Placeholders. Like the new animations are being done, the base building, the modular vehicles. Most things were literally placeholders until they kind of had the tech and the means to sort of be able to make, you know, modular vehicles, better graphics in the game, the foliage and all this sort of stuff. Even the mocap stuff. I mean, like, how many other games do you know that has, name me another open world survival game that has all this mocap that's done by the actual, by real people? I have 2 questions. Did you guys completely discard the old puppet spawn system, or is there any chance that there'll be an option to choose between old for puppets only or new for NPCs and puppets, at least for single player? And have I heard anything about the inventory rework? As for the inventory rework, it's still planned and will be released when ready. It is a complex system though, and not many can actually work on it. So our top guys are currently prioritizing other things, such as the loot cooldown improvement. Base building elements are implemented sooner, since a lot of them that were requested turned out to be easier to implement as well. So as you can see, that is pretty much the end of both of those. So you can see what the devs are working on right now. You can see where they're going with everything. And the reason that there is a massive delay right now in terms of what's going on is because of the new systems that they have been setting up. So they've been trying to get these new systems done, which a lot of them are done now. And they can actually implement a lot of these features within the game much easier with less bugs. So they're finding a way to inject these fixes and features into the game without a lot of these issues and stuff, which is great. That's what we want. You know, that's what we really, really want to see. But we are having to be patient. It's something that we are doing right now, and we just have to bear with that. I know there's a lot of people out there who disagree and they think the game's dead. They think this is this and this is that. Guys, like, there's a million servers out there to cater for different people, or you can just use my affiliate link and make your own server with Scum and get you 50% off on your first month by using my name RayKit in the promo code section before you purchase it. But in all seriousness, guys, like, you know, like they say, Rome wasn't built in a day. And if we want a game like, there's no other game like this. We just have to be patient. But people are rushing. They're like 6 years, 5 years is too long. And, you know, it really isn't. It really isn't in terms of making this game ready. You know, they want to get this game prepared in so many ways that they don't have to worry about coming back to it to fix certain things. That's why they're mocapping, they're doing everything in their power now. I mean, the details that this game has right now, let's face it, no other game has this. It doesn't. Not even the games that I'm thinking about right now, where you also run around in a forest. It doesn't even have that either. So, guys, thank you very much for your time. I appreciate you so much, and please don't forget to hit that like, leave a comment. Let us know what you think. You know, I am literally going to be ignoring the comments that state that this game is dead. I'm not listening to those anymore, because that is a minority, and the game is growing, and growing very fast. Right now, it's rapidly growing with more numbers by the day. So the game isn't dying. So I want people to do their own research on that. But I mean that as respectfully as possible, guys. All right, and I really do mean that as respectfully as possible. The game is not dying. It's only getting stronger. Right now, it's a hiccup, and we're waiting for some fixes. It's as simple as that. Play other games. Wait for it, or learn to deal with the new puppets, which are clearly broken. So, you know, we're dying a lot. I'm dying a lot from these puppets too, and it's, you know, it's a part of the game. But I'm still here to support, and that's what I do. Okay, so much love, everyone. Stay safe, look after yourselves, and give us a little comment down below and let us know what you think, and how you feel about everything right now out there. We're blessed with this game, guys. We really and truly are, and the devs are working incredibly hard. Thank you so much for your time. Obviously, there's no stream today. That's why I'm putting this video out. And also gives me the time to make this video. And at the same time as well, I'll see you guys Friday. And the links, or should I say the links, the links and everything down below the description for these patch notes that you see, so you can watch all the Scum scenes and all the dev stuff. And at the same time, if you do want to come and join the RayKit Gaming server, then feel free. We've got a new Discord and we have a new server as well, if you want to have fun. If not, then go play somewhere else. Love you all, stay safe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.